today's lesson, we are going to look at inserting and manipulating illustrations in Word. Now, there's 4 types of illustrations that you can get. You can get images, you can get clip art, you can get auto shapes, and you can get word art. They can all be inserted and manipulated to suit your document. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to insert an image from a file. So we are going to use the Insert tab, and we are going to work in the Illustrations group. I'm going to click on Picture. The Pictures dialog box opens, and it asks me where I want to go and find my picture. In this case, I have it saved on a USB device. I'm going to click on the picture I want, and I'm going to choose Insert. Now, if you look at the picture that's been inserted, it has handles around the outside of the image. These handles can be used to make your image larger or smaller just by clicking and dragging. This little green button allows you to angle your image so that it fits nicely in your document. The second thing you can do is that you can move your image all around your page, but to do so you need to change the text wrapping. And the best wrapping to use to be able to move your picture is square. So we're going to click on text wrapping, and we are going to choose square. When you rest your mouse on the picture, it becomes a quad arrow. In other words, there are 4 arrows facing in opposite directions. To move your image, all you do is click and hold down your left mouse button, and with your quad arrow you can drag your image anywhere on the page that you want it. Very similarly, in OpenOffice, we are going to go to Insert, and we are going to choose Picture from File. I'm going to go and find where my picture is saved. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to choose Open, and your image has been inserted. And similarly in Word, it also has handles to make it bigger or smaller, and it also has a quad arrow where you can drag your image all over the page. Okay, now back to Word. That's inserting an image. Now, Microsoft Word has got a built-in library of images, and those can be found in clip art. So to access your clip art, we're going back to the Insert tab in the Illustrations group, and we are going to choose clip art. Your clip art pane opens on the right-hand side, and then you can type in what you want to look for. Okay, so it's come up with flowers. I'm going to choose the image that I want. You click on the drop down arrow, and you can choose Insert, or you can just double click on the picture like I did, and it will be inserted in your page. If we close the pane, again, it's got the handles around it to be so you can make it bigger or smaller, or we can go to the text wrapping and make it square so that we can move our image anywhere on the page. Okay, another thing we are going to insert now is going to be a word art, and word art is just text. It's a way of making your text look prettier. So I'm going back to Insert. I'm going to go to Word Art. It lets you choose from a whole array of formats, and I'm going to type in the word that I want. And once again, I've got handles to make my word art bigger or smaller. I can change the angle of my word art, or I can move my word art anywhere around on my page. Another interesting thing that Word has is you can insert an auto shape. There's lots of shapes, so you can choose basically anything that you want. I'm I'm going to choose an oval shape. You click on the shape that you want. When you put your mouse back onto your document page, it becomes a cross. To insert the shape, you click and hold the left mouse button and you drag your shape out as big or small as you like. Your shapes automatically default in a blue fill color and a darker blue outline color, but you can change that in the shape styles group. We can change the shape fill to any color. You can see as I rest my mouse on the colors, it gives you an example of what it's going to look like. Or we can choose no fill. And it works the same for the shape outline. You can choose any color for the shape outline. You can even choose to make your lines thicker or thinner by going down to weight. Or if I had to fill it in a color, I can even choose not to have a shape outline. In Microsoft Word, you can also insert a text box if you don't want to use the normal text settings. You go to Insert, you can choose Text Box. It has a number of preset text boxes for you to choose from. Or you can just click on Draw Text Box. Your mouse becomes a little black cross. You can click and drag out your text box and you can type out whatever text you want to. Also, the same as with pictures and word art, you can manipulate your text box. You can make it bigger or smaller, or you can angle it in any direction, or you can move it wherever you want. We can even put it in our circle that we've just drawn. And that's our lesson on inserting and manipulating objects in Microsoft Word.